Hey everybody, this is Bridget Danner with Hormone Detox Shop, and today is the last day of our sale for digestive supplements and digestive testing. So I wanted to come on today and focus a little bit on supplements. So today's the last day of our sale, and honestly, I realized I made kind of a mistake by giving too much information. So I made a giant guide about digestion that's like 30 pages long, and I realized that was too much. So then I made a quick start guide that was like 9 pages long, and I still think it was kind of a lot. So I want to focus today on two things that are my favorite products for digestion, and they're what we call our Healthy Gut Starter Kit. I'll mention a few more than these two, but I want to start with these two because they are my favorites, and it's just an easy place to start that I think will benefit a lot of people. So the two products in that kit are Mega IgG by 2000, Mega IgG 2000 by Microbiome Labs, and Megaspore Biotic by Microbiome Labs. We had 0 bottles in the whole house, so I need to order more as well. So I had to make this printout of it. So I just want to tell you about these two core products, and then I'll tell you about a few more. So this Megaspore Biotic is really special, and we get a lot of great reviews on it. It's our #1 selling product, and it has been for a long time. So 60 capsules is usually a month's supply, but you can also use it different ways. You can do higher dose, say you're coming off antibiotics, or you've been, really off for a while. You can do even like 4 a day. I've done. But you always want to start slowly. You just want to start with like a capsule every other day, or even less if you're super sensitive. If you know you're sensitive, always start really slowly. So a couple things that are special about the Megaspore is it's a spore-based bacteria, which means it can live in an aerobic or anaerobic environment. So most probiotics basically are dead in the bottle, dead by the time they hit your stomach. They're just dead. So they provide a little food for bacteria to eat, but they're not alive. Spores, however, can survive that harsh environment of the stomach, make it to the large intestine, and then open up. The spores open up and populate. But the job is not just to populate, the job is to direct. So these bacillus strains are directors. They go in and do something called quorum sensing, which is reading the environment, reading the bacterial population, and then they decide what to starve and what to feed. So they feed the friendlies, they starve the unfriendlies, and they can actually, initiate population growth of something like 80 different beneficial strains, which is crazy and amazing. So I love this product. It's sort of the core of our whole digestive thing. Again, start slowly and realize we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if something really isn't a fit for you, it's really no financial loss. Second product is Mega IgG 2000. Now I've only been using this product since maybe the spring because it's newer. And it is my favorite. It's so amazing. If you have loose stool, this product's a must-have. If you've got mold colonization in your gut, it's a great product. If you've got viruses, basically these are immunoglobulins, and they're derived from cow blood. So it's not a vegan product, but it's an amazing product. It's basically giving you some of the immune components. They're like natural antibodies, and they attach to antigens, which are basically pathogenic invaders of a biological form. That's why I said viruses, molds, bacteria. It's not going to bind to heavy metals because those aren't biological, but it will bind to a lot of unpleasant things in your gut. If you have bacteria that are creating inflammation and die-off, it's just going to attach to all that and bind it up and move it out of the body. So it's reducing inflammation in the gut, which is, I think, why it helps for loose stools. It's cleaning up. So say you're taking this, they go together, right? You're taking this, some bacteria are dying off, the bad ones. So this helps bind to them and take them out. So it's a really fantastic product. I like it a lot. The dosage is 4 a day, so it's again a month's supply. But again, start slowly and make sure that's the right dose for you. I usually take it earlier in the day because I find if you take it at bedtime, at nighttime, it could possibly make you a little constipated. Maybe that's what I've had experience with. So I would take like 4 at lunch. And this you're supposed to take with food too, with a protein meal. So these are the core products in our Healthy Gut Starter Kit, and it's normally $113, and now it's $101.70, I think, is the price that it comes out to be. And that discount will come off automatically through just today, Monday. If you do hit the $150 mark, you will get free shipping. So if you want to order like another kit for your husband or whatever, you could do it that way. So just for fun, I'll show you some other products as well. In the same line, we have Mega Prebiotic. So this actually could be a nice thing to order with your Megaspore. So prebiotics are fibers that feed your friendly bacteria, and they're super important. We're learning more and more about them with the microbiome. This fiber is designed to not cause bloating. However, I find that we have such a poor diversity in our guts that even this could cause bloating. So I recommend to start with just a 1/4 serving in a cup of water over the course of the day. So not all at once, and go slowly. I'll talk more about bloating in a second, but then work up to ideally 1 full scoop in water over the course of the day. So you just sip it when you remember, when it's, when you see it. Yeah, if you can't work up to that, then you can stay at like a 1/2 scoop, but I think you can. It just takes a bit. Basically, different bacteria eat different fibers, and if we're not used to certain fibers, it can be an adjustment. But ultimately, we want to have a really diverse gut that can break down all kinds of fibers and feed those bacteria. So it's just an adjustment period as you repopulate your bacteria. So that's the Mega Pre-Fiber. And this is another powder called Mega Mucosa. So it has some of the same immunoglobulins as this guy, but it also has some amino acids and nutrients to rebuild your mucosal layer. So that's the outer layer of your intestinal lining, and it's very immune active. It's also kind of like a soothing protective layer. So if you feel like you eat and you often get like stomach ache or a little cramping, or like you feel like your intestines are kind of raw, if you know that feeling, you know what I'm talking about. This is super soothing. So it's nice when you're on like a parasite protocol, because that's really harsh on you, or if you've been having an infection a long time, or if you're constipated, or you just have a sensitive stomach. I really love this product. We usually use it like later in a protocol, but frankly you could use it right away if you have a sensitive stomach, just to soothe everything. It's very effective. And if you have like a stomach flu or something, using this and this guy and maybe a couple others for killing bacteria are really going to smooth everything over quickly. So that's the Mega Mucosa. I'll just mention this product is for Candida. It's called the Mega Microbalance. The full dosage is 5 twice a day, but again, you start slowly. So if you know you have Candida, or you have a lot of sugar cravings, a lot of people have Candida infections. So this is the Candida product. You'll see that on the site. And this is a product for bloating from a different product line called Atrantil. So bloating, I don't know if it's the #1 or #2 most common complaint I hear, but it's up there. So this is a part of our Bye Bloating Kit, it's called, or you can buy it on its own. And this is again a 1-month supply as directed, which for most people is enough to reduce that small intestine bacterial bloating really well. But some people may need to do a 2nd month. Also, you just need to look at the whole system. So I'd encourage you to go to my website, it's on the main page, or go to my Instagram bio, and the digestive guide is available there. So you can just learn a little bit more. There's a lot of reasons to get small intestine bacterial overgrowth. So even as you kill off some of those bacteria, you need to figure out, why did I get this way? I should have brought more stuff, because I I might grab something. And this is called Mega Guard. This is a newer product that treats H. pylori, if you know you have that. I'll just mention here too, because I was talking about stomach bugs, there is a tincture we have called biocidin, and it is phenomenal for killing all sorts of gut bugs. So you'll see that in the digestive page. It's called biocidin. It's a little tincture. Again, start slowly, but if you've got a stomach flu, or you've been traveling and you got sick, or you're working on killing off viruses and molds in your gut, especially when they're like in your biofilm and it's kind of complicated, that's a fantastic product as well. So you're welcome to message me directly if you need help with deciding what to buy. There's also something we offer called a supplement consultation on our site, where you get to talk to one of our coaches privately for half an hour. What are you doing? How are your symptoms? What's going wrong? And we'll help you design a program that is a fit for you. Thanks for watching. You definitely find out more on our bio and on our page at bridgetdanner.com.